Thank you. I fought a total 3 times, my last 3 fights, and we had 2 fights of the year, 30 rounds of non-stop action. It's funny how I became great friends with him after we fought, because he was a great person. Obviously, he's a great fighter, he's been inducted. And shows the support that he has here, how good of a person he was, and how great of a fighter he was. And I just can't think of a better person I'd rather fight. Even though he beat me twice at the end, he was such a great guy, and I got a great bond with him after we fought. He became one of my great friends, and I miss him to death every day, and I think I want him every day at some point in time, but he's always with me. I know he's here, and with you guys coming out and supporting all the fame, Toro, all the rest of the champions. I mean, this is what it's all about, is you guys being here, thanking these fighters for putting their blood and guts out there, and we're here to talk about it. And I'm here to talk not just for Toro, but for everyone. Congratulations to all the inductees. Funny, I met Virgil before Virgil was even champ. I was in Vegas with him, training in the gym with him, and I thought probably you wanted to be here, but you never think you'd probably be here, right? And here he is, and he did it. Congratulations, Virgil. I want to thank everyone for coming out. There's a girl here, and that means more than anything right here. A little girl right here, and she'll have this memory for life. Thank you.
Thank you for my daddy.
I just want to thank everyone for coming. This is a tough moment for all of us as family and friends that are sitting here. I just want to tell one quick story. I know Angel Manfredi is here, and he fought Arturo in a great fight. I remember the doctor had to stop the fight because Arturo had a very bad cut. All you Arturo fans remember that fight. And it really bothered him that the doctor stopped the fight. So I said to him afterwards, I said, Arturo, listen, the cut was so bad, you could see the bone. They had to stop it. He said, yeah, you could see the bone. It couldn't go any deeper. They shouldn't have stopped the fight. That was Arturo Gatti. Arturo would never give up. He'd never throw in a towel. Arturo Gatti never quit in the ring. I can guarantee you, he never quit in life. And I was honored and privileged to have been his manager for his entire career, but I'm more honored and privileged to have called him my friend. Thank you.
You said you couldn't give a speech. I'm going to have to follow that. I want to thank Mrs. Ida Gatti, who asked me to speak on her behalf today, his family, his sister Anna, his brother Fabrizio, his daughter Cynthia. I'm humbled for the opportunity to thank all of you for this amazing outpouring of love and support. Mrs. Gatti in particular wanted me to thank you all for everything you've done here, and it's such a beautiful tribute to her son. As I was trying to figure out what to say today, I'm going to cut my comments to the absolute bone here, because I don't think I could top what Pat just did. But I was agonizing over what to say. I wanted to come up with exactly the right words, and I wanted to, at the same time, felt this little bit of desire to answer some of the critics, because you know some of you were here today. But I found some words almost by accident, or maybe not, depending on what you believe. Maybe Mickey's right and he's here. Maybe he guided me last week, but I couldn't find a better way to express my sentiment than the words that I happened on last week, who were words that were uttered by a man who never met Arturo Gatti, but who certainly, I have a hunch, would have been a major fan if he had. Theodore Roosevelt was speaking at the Sorbonne in 1910 when he said these words, but he couldn't have expressed my sentiments any better about Arturo and probably every other man that sits up here with us today. It is not the critic who counts, not the man who points out how the strong man stumbles, or where the doer of deeds could have done them better. The credit belongs to the man who is actually in the arena, whose face is marred by dust and sweat and blood, who strives valiantly, who errs, who comes short again and again, because there is no effort without error and shortcoming, but who does actually strive to do the deeds, who knows great enthusiasms, the great devotions, who spends himself in a worthy cause, who at the best knows in the end the triumph of high achievement, and who at the worst, if he fails, at least fails by daring greatly, so that his place shall never be with those cold and timid souls who neither know victory nor defeat. And that, ladies and gentlemen, tells us why Arturo Gatti is being inducted here today, in this place where he truly belongs. He truly understood competing arguments about why you should
stuck my arm up when we were waving.
He is up in heaven today, and I hope he knows that one of his dreams has truly come through because Arturo Gatti dared greatly. And for that, we will never, ever forget him.
We're now going to honor our living inductees that are here with us, and they will receive a certificate from the Hall of Fame, much like the ones we just gave out, plus the Boxing Hall of Fame ring.